welcome to Moneycontrol. This is Shraddha Sharma and you're watching Reporter's Take. The government is planning to bring in a partner to revive the 600 crore integrated vaccine complex in Tamil Nadu. The project is facing cash crunch and viability issues. We have Viswanath with us to answer more questions on that. Hi Viswanath, welcome to the show. So why did the government major project actually fail?
So, well, Shraddha, there are several reasons. The first is that the project was conceived in 2008. The intent was to replace the three public sector vaccine units, which are British era kind of units and unable to comply with the modern GMP regulations. And second is they want to supply to the government, 75% of the requirement to the government, and the project was accorded a national importance status. But leaving aside that, there are several issues right from the beginning. So the first is that the intent of the project, like why the project is there in first place, because the Parliamentary Standing Committee has questioned that why do you need a new project when you could have revived the three existing public sector vaccine units. And second is the technical competence of the HLL Life Care, which is the government public sector undertaking that makes condoms. So these two, and the way the project has dragged on for years, it took almost 10 years and not a single vaccine has been produced so far. And the costs have escalated. Now if you have to revive the project, it takes around not less than 300 crores. And now the project is unable to pay dues to its vendors, salaries to its employees, and interest payments to the bankers. So all this, brought to a major issue for this project.
Okay, so you are telling us that from 2008, not a single vaccine has been produced and there are cash issues. So are there any revival plans that you see?
So the government is trying to revive by inviting a partner, be it private or public, to take over this facility and run it and share whatever revenues that comes from it. So that is the plan right now.
So strategic investors is what the government is looking for.
Strategic partner.
Strategic partners. Okay, and are there any takers for that?
So unfortunately, the government earlier tried to reach out to several private and public to hand over the facility to run the operations, but none of them have evinced interest because they say that the cost of running this facility is very high because it wasn't planned, it wasn't designed, it didn't have the technologies in place. So it was a big facility. But if you have to run at a certain cost, it's not viable. So this is a lukewarm. But one thing that might hold positive for this facility is that 75% purchasing or buying commitment by the government for its national immunization program. If you remember, government is the largest customer of vaccines in India. So that one might hold out. But again, if you have to produce vaccines in this facility, there are viability issues. So that is the dilemma which the people who want to take over this facility has right now.
Okay, so 75% of the vaccine that will be produced by this facility will be bought by the government.
Yes.
Okay, thank you Viswanath for the details on that.
Thank you.
That's all for today's episode of Reporter's Take. For more news, views and updates, stay logged on to moneycontrol.com. Thanks for watching.